Organic Love, and I just wanted to say happy Wednesday and happy third day of our juice cleanse. If you are joining us for the first time or you've started with me on Monday, I just wanted to say this is very doable, and also I wanted to tell you guys that it's very, very important, because it is a health concern, that you let your doctor know exactly what you're doing so that you can keep them in on the loop. And if anything changes in your life, medically speaking, they'll be in the know on what you're doing. Because specifically for diabetics, for example, you might be having a high blood sugar level. But once you start juicing, it's been known that your blood sugar levels will be lower, especially if you have changed the way you eat. They will go down. So when you check into the doctor after you start juicing, and your doctor is taking all these measurements of your blood sugar as usual, and you haven't told them in advance, they might think something else. You might have a different medical condition if you haven't told them in advance that, you know what, I'm gonna start juicing. I wanna try to see if juicing is gonna be better for my life and change the quality of my living. So you want to let them know anytime you do something new, whether it's exercise, whether it's taking a new vitamin, trying out a new tea, or juicing, for example. So that's just something that I wanted to speak to you guys about, because I've been doing this since 2013, and my doctor has always been in on the loop. He and she, I have two different doctors, have always known that, Tisa's juicing again. She dropped a few pounds, and even though I don't have high blood pressure or any other serious medical condition besides asthma and some allergy issues, my blood levels have always been, since I started juicing, balanced. So that's just something that I wanted to share with you all. I've been sharing my experience with others, and they have also noticed a difference. So one of the things that you have to do is let your doctor know, and also monitor. If you're at home and you're monitoring your blood sugar levels yourself, and you have decided that you want to go on this, and you've cleared it with your doctor, and you want to do this juicing thing, monitor your own sugar. Get a journal and start writing down. You should be doing that anyway if you're diabetic, but start monitoring what your blood sugar levels are after you've juiced. When you wake up and after you've juiced, after you've drank juice, see what they are. And that's the best way to know, if something in your lifestyle has changed. Do it regularly enough to see a difference and monitor it. And the best way to monitor it is to get a diary or a journal. Journalize it so that you will know. There was a period of time when I was doing it for weight loss specifically, but I decided to drop that idea, because if I'm doing what I'm supposed to, if I'm eating right, drinking right, and living a healthy lifestyle, exercising properly, the weight is gonna fall off. It really will. That's just how it works. If you do everything you're supposed to do, everything will balance itself out, including weight, because I have been up and down, lost some weight, gained some weight over the years. So no longer am I doing it for weight loss specifically. If I'm living right, eating right, exercising, it's just going to happen. So as promised, I have a little treat for y'all today. I'm gonna show everybody who has a busy lifestyle, or who just want to have juice on hand and don't like to clean the juicer every day. That could get to be hard work and a mess in and of itself. Me personally, I like to juice. I like fresh juice every day right out of the juicer. So let's get started. I will be right back to show you guys how this works. Okay, I'm back. So here is the fresh fruits and vegetables that I'm going to be prepping for a week, at least 5 days, because that's what most people's schedule is like, 5-day work week, 5-day school week. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I have some apples, cucumber, and some celery. Now, some of this stuff is organic. The celery is organic, the apples are organic, but the cucumbers are not organic. So what I would advise y'all to do is do your best to make sure that everything that you use is as organic as you can get it. But if you can't, that's understandable. Just the whole idea of juicing is good enough in and of itself, but you want to make sure that the products that you use are of good quality. So one of the things that I've also went ahead and done is I got these bottles. These bottles are from the dollar store. Some of you may have seen them, but it doesn't need to be an expensive prep. So these are empty bottles, and they have a little screw top on them, and there's a straw. So once you get them filled up, just grab a bottle. Grab a bottle in the morning, or at night, or for lunch, whenever. So I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna show you what the veggies and the fruits look like washed, cut, and stored. Okay, so I have officially cut up everything. I washed everything first, and then I cut everything up so that it could fit in these baggies properly. And I'm gonna show you exactly what it looks like. So we'll start with the ginger. When I juice my ginger, I do not peel it. Some people do, but I don't. I leave everything on there because I believe that there is value in the skin. So what exactly that value is, I don't know, but it grew like that, so I leave it on. I got some parsley here because I really like the taste that parsley gives to the juice. It's the first time that I'm really starting to like parsley. I didn't ever really like parsley like that, but I saw it on somebody else's and someone else's recipe, and I tried it once, and I guess it was the combination that I was using didn't taste right for me. So that's one of the things that you will find as well. You will come to your own. There's no one size fits all for nobody. So what I like, you might not. What works for me might not work for you. So if you juicing is what you want to do, find fruits and veggies that work for you. Like, I don't like a lot of fruit. I just don't. Sugar is sugar, whether it's natural or not. Unless I can feel, because I know my body, what my body feels like when I'm low, when my blood sugar levels are low. I walk and talk like I got low blood sugar levels. So I will get me a pineapple or some oranges if I feel like my blood, like I have been not giving my body the sugar that it needs to balance my life out right. I'll go get me a pineapple and slice that up and juice it and eat it so that I can feel better. But so I got parsley. Here's what I did with the cucumbers. I do them like this for my salads, and I also do them like this for my juice. I just think that I just like to see things looking pretty, so this is why I did it like that. And my daddy used to cut them like this too. I don't know why. Maybe he liked to see cucumbers looking like this, but also too because he knew they had wax on them, and so he would leave a little bit on, but he would take most of it off because he knew these are store-bought, so they have wax on them. But I like them looking like this. So this is the celery. This is, I slice the celery up, I wash it, and usually I wash it with a brush. I take a kitchen brush, or sometimes your juicers that come with a brush. Most of them, I think anyway, come with a brush. And I usually take that. I cut these bottoms off because they're dirty. They're very dirty on the inside. When you open this up, it usually have bugs in it sometimes and pockets of dirt. So I usually just cut this off. Plus, I'm gonna put this in my garden because it's gonna come a point in time when I'm gonna be able to go into my backyard, because this is a juicing, not a juicing channel. This is a gardening channel. So there's gonna come a point in time when I'm gonna walk out to the backyard and I'm gonna take a knife and slice me off some celery, but it's just not right now. So I cut these off. They're full of dirt and full of bugs, so you got to be careful with that. And these grooves, I wash them really good with the brush because sometimes there's dirt in here. Some people say, especially my daughter, my 7-year-old, she thinks that God made this groove right in here. Do you see that? For peanut butter. So, yeah. No, it's not made for that, but she loves peanut butter, so this is what it is. So we're gonna come back, and I will have the juice of the day, and we'll also talk about some other things. I got the juice all done, and here is what it looks like in my to-go bottle, and this is what I'm about to inhale. Also wanted to share with you guys one very, very, very important thing. Make sure you take a multivitamin, your favorite multivitamin, at least daily if you've decided to just drink juice only. I have this 85-ounce bottle of water. I fill it up in the morning, and generally I like to be done with it by the end of the day. By the time I go to bed or close my eyes for sleep, I like to be done with it. Another thing you want to keep in mind is if you never juiced before, you want to make sure that you are by a bathroom, because this is a juice fast / cleanse. Your body will be cleaned out. So make sure you don't get too far from a bathroom. Again, I want to thank everybody who is joining me on this juice fast, and also want to thank you guys for watching and subscribing. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and thank you so much for following this journey of mine, whether it's gardening, juicing, just taking care of my family in general. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey with me. Also, I believe that everybody should have a juicer. I've already given away one juicer, and you could win another. I'm giving away one more, and you could be the winner. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss one single day. And my criteria for winning a juice is only mine, so you don't know. I'm just looking for somebody to give this juicer to. So if you want to join the journey, drop something in the comment box so I know you're watching. Like this video and make sure you have subscribed. In the meantime, drink juice, fresh juice daily, and grow with love.